An ISFP within the 16 personalities of the MBTI has some wonderful individualistic opportunities for both growth and development. We're going to look a little bit at the general description and the characteristics of an ISFP personality. They are quiet, friendly, sensitive, and kind. They enjoy the present. They love the present moment, and they love to know what's going on around them. They like to have their own space to work inside of, and they really need their own time frame. But besides that, they are loyal and committed to their values and to the people who are most important to them. They really dislike disagreements and conflicts, so therefore don't enforce any opinion upon them, and they promise they're not going to force their opinions or values on you. People see the ISFP as generally adaptable and flexible unless something really matters to them, and if their value is endangered, they're no longer going to be either adaptable or flexible. They're going to stop completely. They care deeply about people, but they don't very well show it to others. They tend to show it mostly through doing things than through words. They're quiet and unassuming, and their warmth, enthusiasm, and their playful humor generally isn't very apparent to people. They tend to be very underestimated by others. People tend to see them as quiet, reserved, private, hard to know well, spontaneous, and even tolerant. Some potential areas of growth fall right within their supported and most expressed preferences, which are sensing and feeling. If they have not developed their sensing side, the ISFP is going to have no reliable way of getting some accurate data about external world or actualizing their values. Their decisions are going to be based on that little information, and then they become overly personal. If they don't develop the feeling side, they get too caught up in sensing realities, and they do not take time for the internal valuing process by which they make their best decisions. Then they are going to avoid decision making altogether, and they're going to allow others and circumstances to decide things for them. They need to feel appreciated and also to be able to use their gifts, and they demonstrate their frustration by withdrawing from people, being excessively self-critical, passive. They're going to resist structures and rules, and they're going to feel unappreciated and even undervalued. In their less developed preferences, which are thinking and intuitive, they need to be able to develop them to a way in which they can at least rely on them sometimes. If they neglect them completely, they're going to feel rejected and not take seriously any kind of system. They're going to feel ill-equipped to deal with complex situations, and they're not always going to be able to see the wider ramifications of specific and immediate decisions. When they're very stressed, they're going to become uncharacteristically critical of themselves and others, and maybe even verbally harsh.